Y'all ready for me? Y'all ready for me? Y'all ready for me? Well, here I is. Yeah, buddy. Here I is. There we go. Here I is. Well, here I is coming into the room. We about to do a thing or two about a thing or two. I'm talking about relationships on tonight. I got a freestyle, but it ain't gonna sound right, cause I don't do that. I'm really not a freestyler. I'm just talking while the stuff is getting, I don't know, I done lost it that fast. All right, y'all. We is up in here on tonight, and we is gonna do us some good old-fashioned relationship rehabbing. I sound like Jerome, don't I? I sound like Jerome. We about to do some rehabbing. Yeah, buddy. So, first and foremost, I just want to give a shout out to everybody that's on this corona quarantine. If you're getting your CQ on, I want, just matter of fact, let's just take a minute. Some of y'all tell me what y'all been doing since y'all been on the CQ, since y'all been on the corona quarantine. What y'all been doing? Tell me what you been doing. I know some people been binge watching on Netflix. Some people been watching Hulu. They watching on demand. They watching YouTube. And then everybody else is pretty much just drinking, smoking, and fucking. I guess that's all that's left after that. But let me hear from what some of y'all are doing, man. What's happening? What y'all doing for this quarantine time? Angry Man said he been working the whole time. I have been too, actually. I ain't had no quarantine as of yet. So due to the nature of my occupation, I have not been able to be at home just yet. My job is a little bit important. It's a little bit important. Eric selling dope. Cut me in or cut it out. Hey, look, man. Let me go ahead and let me transfer some birds, man. Let me do that. Put me on. Cause I'm your man. Get me in the dough, man. Hey, man. You know how I operate, baby. But people been working still. That's good. I know quite a few people have not been working. Shout out to all the barbers that I just realized the other day. One of my buddies gave me a call. We was talking. He was checking up on me. Shout out to my man Darnell. He was checking up on me, and I was like, damn, this nigga business didn't got closed down. I just realized that. But fortunately enough for him, he's what they call bivocational. He got other jobs. So, but to all the barbers out there that's out there doing it, y'all, yeah, man, I'm praying for y'all too. It's just so many jobs that you just don't think about. Everybody pretty much just been talking about the restaurants. All the restaurants is closed, but it's like it's other jobs that involve the public that have closed down, and definitely a barbershop is one of them. Nail shops, all these women that ain't getting y'all fill-ins, no pedicures, no manicures. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. He said need that eagle to drop that stimulus check, right? Hey, let me tell y'all something. All y'all motherfuckers that's been online talking about fuck Trump, talking about I can't stand Trump, we gotta vote him out and all that. I hear what you saying, but this nigga is doing the big red style, and all he is trying to do is put some money into your pockets. That's all he's trying to do. He's trying to get some money into our pockets. Give me that money, man. Hey, Trumpy, nigga, you got my money. Don't you worry. I said, hey, Trumpy, you got my money. Trump, hey, nigga, you got my money. Don't you worry. I said, hey, Trumpy done got that money. I'm telling you, he got that money. When I tell you the president's got his own money, I mean the president's got his own money. This nigga trying to, hey man, now everybody talk about buying an election. This how you buy an election. Nigga, put some money into my pocket. Niggas at home getting paid. Hey man, I don't know, but this could become a way of life for me. I'm just saying. But hey, see what I'm saying? Look at my man Eric. He's saying, I'm going to use that stimulus check to buy some more bricks. That's what you call reinvesting into your business. That is the American way. I'm just, is it not? Take that government money, put that back into your company. Then, you turn the 2 to a 4, turn the 4 to an 8. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you got the red wine, the heart is pumping, 1 and 1 is 2. Powerful erection. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Now, hey, see, Word Magic is already on it. Now look, now Biden, with his old senile ass, if he come say, look, I'm gonna give y'all niggas 2,400. That's what I'm doing. What's up, April? That's what I'm doing. All right, hey, I am for sale. The price is right, like Bob Barker said. God damn it. Hey, you can be like, what that nigga the baby say? I'm gonna buy me a nigga. No cap. Hey, I'm just saying, if their money is right, then I will yassa massa, yassa boss. We sick boss, whatever it takes. I need this money. That's all I'm saying. Give me the money. Hey, Trump, hey, nigga, you got my money. Don't you worry. I say, hey, that's what I'm talking about. Right. Next thing you know, everybody on the whole block got new Nikes. We got box Chevys riding on 24s. Let's do this. That's all I'm saying. But that really neither here nor there. We'll still have people that are actually out in the hospital. There are people, I'm going to tell you like this. I don't know how it came about, but somebody along the way sent out a bogus tweet, or they sent out some type of public announcement only to niggas. And niggas really was thinking that can't no niggas catch this damn COVID-19. You're dead wrong. Like Biggie in the song, The Weak and the Strong, who got it going on. You're dead wrong. Niggas is catching this COVID-19, man. Niggas is in the hospital. Niggas is on ventilators. Y'all need to stay y'all ass in the house. Wash your hands. Cough in your sleeve. Make sure that you ain't touching shit, especially metal and other niggas. Social distancing is not a myth. It is a reality. 10 feet, 6 to 10 feet. Get away from each other for a little bit. Because I'm telling you, it's people that got it. And shout out to my man Daddy-O. I don't know if you're watching or not. Hopefully you're resting and you're sleeping. But Daddy-O is on the other side of the COVID-19. I love you, man. I'm going to cuss your ass out later when you get well, because you shouldn't have been fucking around. But I'm so glad that you made it on the other side of this. I love you, Daddy-O. And we can't lose one like you, partner. We need you. Now, all these young Thundercats out here that's fucking up life and fucking up the world, now them niggas can catch it. But I can't have Daddy-O. He can't, I love you, Daddy-O. Can't have you doing that. All you old motherfuckers, stay y'all ass in the house and don't have no visitors. Real talk. So I just wanted to get that out in the way. They said, God damn it, if Scarface got it, any of you niggas can get it. Shit, never seen a man cry till I seen a man die or catch COVID-19. I'm telling you. God damn. Please, y'all, stay in the house. Please practice social distancing. If you got to go out, just go out, get your groceries, bring your ass back in. Get you some plastic gloves to put on, something. Stop touching your face and your mouth and your eyes and all that shit. Be careful, y'all. Be careful. Don't be sorry, ho. Be careful. But either way, be that as it may, moving right along, I'm just saying I want everybody to be safe. I want everybody to come out on the other side of this thing. And I don't want people to die, even though I know that some will. But hey, let's minimize the shit, y'all. Practice social distance. They said we done passed all of the world numbers today. We number one, of course. USA gotta be number one in every fucking thing. So now we number one in COVID. Here we go. But like I said, please, y'all, please, as James Brown would say, please, don't catch a cold. Please. All right. So let's get on into this thing and let's do it the right way. Now, if you saw the title and you saw what I'm going to be talking about on tonight, it is why are black women the least married? Yes. I think this is going to be good. I hope people is watching. Click that like button. Share this shit to somebody you know. Every ratchet, trifling, bougie, bougetto, independent. I went to the school of Boosie and got my INEDTPTCTPHNOD. Got my own Section 8. Got my own Section 8 car. Got my own. All these motherfuckers. Send this shit to them. Because they need to hear this. This here on tonight is some game. This is some straight 444 Jay-Z game I'm dropping on tonight. So make sure that y'all hear this. God damn, Rodgers, I didn't know he was going to say that. This nigga Rodgers said, I have 4 different baby mamas. The worst mistake of my life. Rado, hey, let me tell y'all something. Rado's my childhood friend. Like, we grew up on the same block as he was Jay High. I know this nigga 35, 40 years, goddammit. So, man, I tell you, brother, I know, man, I'm praying for you, Doc. I'm praying for you. But yeah, you done been through the storm and rain. Roddy's made it. He's been through the storm and rain. But Roddy's made it. He's been through the storm and rain. But Roddy's made it. Praise the Lord. He keeps blessing me. I had to give my nigga Negro spiritual on that one, boy, because he done been through it. Swear to God, he done been through it. But what I did want to address tonight is because we hear this all the time about black women this, black women that, nigga this, nigga that, nigga bitch this, nigga bitch that, ain't shit bitch this, ain't shit bitch that. And for the most part, most of it's true. But that's not the point. The point is this. We gotta fix it. Check out these bitches and how they running, selling, smelling, sniffing, dripping. And bitches trying to get swift sell their own, rob their home. Wow. That's Public Enemy. Okay, but my point is this, so I can get serious now. There's a known fact that black women in particular have this certain attitude. Some women call it this our style, this that flair, it's the way we do things. But I'm going to dig a little deeper into this and really try to break it down to just point out where these women have gotten it wrong, essentially. I'm just going to say what it is and call a thing, and just put it out there. There is a problem with the way that we as black men and black women relate to each other. There's a problem as how men and women, period, relate to each other. We all have our isms. Nobody's perfect, but there is a point to where the change must come about, and there has to be a line drawn in the sand, and the responsibility of that change, it's everybody's, of course, but the greater share of that responsibility goes to the party that has the most power. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. So that's why you gotta put it on black women. That's why you gotta put the fuck shit that they do. You have to call it out, bring it to the forefront, mention it first. Say you ain't gotta say not all, because the majority of them that's doing it, you don't have to say not all when there's a majority. It's called a generalization, and that's exactly what it is. The generalized attitude, the generalized just overall just everyday behavior of black women, it's a problem. It's a problem. They are terrible to each other. They are terrible to men. They are terrible to children. They are terrible to themselves. You see the videos that I do, just the videos I just did last week about the women fighting in the stores and all that shit. They have no respect for each other. And that's largely because they don't have respect for themselves. And then you have the other side of these black women that are considered successful because they are independent. They have their bachelor's degrees. They went to school and they have a career and they're doing all these things. And not even those women are able to get married and settle down. So I wonder, why is that? So whether you broke as shit living in the hood off Section 8, or whether you have a Fortune 500 job and you some executive at some company, or you're some politician and you got money, why is it that neither one of those on both ends of the spectrum are able to find men and get married? Why is that? Well, let's talk about it. So, without further ado, this is my favorite part of the show, where we talk about the fair use. Yes. And who tells us about this? My good thing, my side chick, my baby's mamas. Yes, my wife.
Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
That's called good drink dance. That's what that is. Woo-wee! That's that good drink. That's that groove from House Party, drinking that beer and woo, good drink. All right, so without further ado, why didn't that go away like it? Oh, I know why. Because I messed up and didn't have to re-add that. So that's why it didn't go away. But we can fix that, man, right here, right now. There we go. So I'm going to show you, and we're going to break down a few videos, and we're going to talk about how we're going to talk about just how black women are acting today. And this is going to go back just to show the true consistency of how shit is. We're going to cover different types of women, and we're going to go back to 2010. So this is like right now. This is what's popping right now. This black women today, here's what they got going on. And I want you to see this. Oh, I already got it expanded. Perfect. So I want you to just hear this woman. Just hear this. Now, the title of this video, it says, "Are 9 to 5 dudes out of style?" That's what the title of this is. And let's hear what she says.
Looking at me crazy. Like, I don't know if this because I'm from Chicago, but like, I can't fuck with no nigga that work a 9 to 5. I don't know why. I just need a fast money ass nigga. It don't necessarily have to be like drugs or like fraud, but like rapping or like dealing with media or like shit like that. Just like get
You
it.
want a nigga with no... So hold on, what?
Like if I come to you and I need some shit, I don't need you to be like, well, my check come on Friday. Fuck that. I need you to get that shit right now. Like,
so I feel like it depends with the 9 to 5. Everything. Like if you 9 to 5 at Burger King or something, hell no. But if you 9 to 5 at
my favorite
JP Morgan or something, hell yeah, because I know that Friday check about to have multiple
Nah,
zeros.
fuck that little bank shit. Shit, that's a fraud nigga. I might as well get a fraud nigga. Fuck.
I don't know.
You work in the bank too. Shit, technically, like.
I don't know.
So hold on. So if a nigga work at a bank,
No, I don't want you.
so let's say this nigga work at a bank making $500,000 a year.
People be looking at me crazy.
That's 1 minute. That's 1 minute of that fucking show. 1 minute. One more time.
At me crazy. Like, I don't know if this because I'm from Chicago, but like, I can't fuck with no nigga that work a 9 to 5. I don't know why. I just need a fast money ass nigga. It don't necessarily have to be like drugs or like fraud, but like rapping or like dealing with media or like shit like that. Just like get
You
it.
want a nigga with no? So hold on. What?
Like if I come to you and I need some shit, I don't need you to be like, well, my check come on Friday. Fuck that. I need you to get that shit right now. Like, so
I feel like it depends with the 9 to 5.
Everything.
Like if you 9 to 5 at Burger King or something, hell no. But if you 9 to 5 at
Yeah, my favorite.
JP Morgan or something, hell yeah, because I know
Nah,
that
G.
Friday check about to have multiple
nah,
zeros.
fuck that little bank shit. Shit, that's a fraud nigga. I might as well get a fraud nigga. Fuck.
I don't know.
You work in the bank too. Shit, technically, like.
I don't know.
So hold on. So if a nigga work at a bank,
No, I don't want you.
so let's say this nigga work at a bank making $500,000 a year.
People be looking at me crazy.
So you hear that. So here's my thing with that. You listen to both of these bitches. And the first thing that you know, and I'm just gonna be real with it. You know good goddamn well both of these hoes is broke. You know that. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, whatever. If these bitches watching this shit right now, if motherfuckers saying, you don't know my life, you don't know her, you don't know what she been through, you don't know what she doing, you don't know her, why you speaking on motherfuckers you don't know about? I'm telling you right now, both of them hoes is broke as shit. They ain't got no goddamn jobs. All they doing is motherfucking is shopping that pussy around to get shit from niggas. They got a gang of niggas, I guarantee you that. They got a gang of niggas, but all they doing is shopping around that pussy, and that's how they getting and living their life. That's how they getting by. That's how they making it. I'm sure they got kids, and I'm sure the motherfucker, if one of them went to school, I probably say the one on the left went to school, and she probably went to Phoenix College or Everest or some online motherfucking to be a phlebotomist ass school. That's where she done went. But I guarantee you right now, ain't neither one of them motherfuckers worth, ain't neither one of them got 10 grand between the two of them. I guarantee you that. They ain't got no career, they ain't got no job or nothing. And all they doing is trying to get shit from niggas. They're literally fucking parasites. Problem is with that is too, I mean, well, not the problem, but another problem. How did you get to that point to where you're saying, I need a nigga who, I don't want no nigga who got money. I want a nigga who getting fast money. So you want a nigga that's risking his life, risking your life, risking his safety, his freedom, your kids, because I know you got kids. Risking all of that, that's what you want. Not, hey, if I fall in love with him and he just so happened to be doing that, or I find out later on the side. No, fuck that. If that nigga ain't in the game on some fuck shit, I don't want nothing to do with him, which is essentially what she's saying. This is today's black woman. The motherfuckers that, now I'm going to cover the motherfuckers that got some education, that really went to school, but you talking about your average, everyday urban city, urban area, this is what you getting. You get one that's just dumb as fuck, and you get one that's just dumb. That's exactly where you're at.
I mean, crazy. Like, I don't know if this because I'm from Chicago, but like, I can't fuck with no nigga that work a 9 to 5. I don't know why. I just need a fast money ass nigga. It don't necessarily have to be like drugs or like fraud, but like rapping or like dealing with media or like shit like that. Just like get
You
it.
want a nigga with no? So hold on. What?
Like if I come to you and I need some shit, I don't need you to be like, well, my check come on Friday. Fuck that. I need you to get that shit right now. Like, so
Right
I feel
now.
like it depends with the 9 to 5.
Everything.
Like if you 9 to 5 at Burger King or something, hell no. But if you 9 to 5 at
Yeah, my favorite.
JP Morgan or something. Hell yeah, because I know that
G.
Friday check about to have multiple
Nah,
zeros.
fuck that little bank shit. Shit, that's the fraud.
She said, fuck that little bank shit. So I'm a motherfucking bank executive. Like that nigga said, I'm making $500,000 a year. Fuck that. I can get me a fraud nigga. A nigga that's cracking cards. That's essentially what this bitch is saying. A nigga that's stealing socials, cracking cards, on the black internet, on the dark internet, the dark web, getting the fuck over. That's the nigga I want if he gonna be in banking. This dumbass bitch is she's equivocating banking to fucking fraud. That's what she's saying. If you in banking, nigga, you better be on the fraud side of the game, or I don't want shit to do with you. I don't want to have shit to do with you.
Yo, I might as well get a fraud nigga. Fuck.
I don't know.
You work in the bank too, shit, technically.
Shit,
Like,
you working
I don't
bank.
know.
So hold on. So if a nigga work at the bank,
no, I don't want you.
so let's say this nigga work at the bank making $500,000 a year.
People be looking at me crazy.
That's where we at. So there's one aspect right there. This is, I mean, it's just, to me, it's like, how did we get to that point to where that's where a woman's mind is? This is a grown ass bitch. This ain't no 14-year-old, no 15-year-old. This bitch grown as fuck. And that's what her expectation is today, right now. So let's move on. Let's move on to the next one. Cause like I said, that's ratchet. That's your straight hood gutter bitch right there. Ain't shit bitch dictionary right there. That's her. That's her right there. She definitely laid up in the house with on some Section 8 food stamps, all that shit, getting anything she can off the system. Meanwhile, looking for the next motherfucking hustling ass nigga that's gonna take care of her, and basically her pussy's on the table, her mouth and her ass is on the table for those services. That's you can have all of this. Just make sure that I get all my stuff that I want to get, my hair, my nails done, and I bust you down whenever you need to. That's it. That's the arrangement. Now, let's take a look at this woman right here.
All right, where's Sabrina? Is it Sabrina?
Hey, Steve. I was married for 11 years. Been divorced for 4 years now. So when I first got divorced, dating was like being a fish out the water. And so now dating has picked up for me. But it's still kind of tricky because now I'm still having to like put 3 guys into one. Like I'm building dudes here.
You hear that? 3 guys into one. So she's right now dating 3 guys. Okay, I get dating 3 guys. Hey, trying to see what's out there. You got options. Ain't nobody hating on you. You got options. Let's check it.
So let me tell you, my first dude, he works on my house. He's like my handyman. He fixes everything. He cuts the grass. The second guy is like the guy that I can call and, you know, he kind of cash at me a couple of dollars. So, and then I got this third dude, and he's like melting my heart, and he's a good dude, and we pray together. And my question is, how do I know when to turn my player card in? Do I keep all 3, or do I like try to, you know, just settle down with the...
Okay, I understand.
last?
So you, in essence, have built a man.
Yeah, I'm kind of
You
like...
couldn't find everything in one man.
No, it don't work.
So you done classified 2 of them. One of them's a handyman,
Handyman.
fix up stuff,
The fixing...
and then the other one is financial.
Kind of, sort of, you
Kind of,
know,
sort of,
still independent, but you
and
know.
the other one, you don't really have a title for him.
No, but
he
he's
just
such a
melts
good
your
dude,
heart.
yeah.
Oh, well, I know what that is, then. That ain't hard, man. That's Mandingo, man. Yeah. He the one, no, he fried the bacon.
Steve, no, it's not like that.
Yeah. He cooked the cookies. Yeah. He
Steve.
basted the ham the way you want it basted. He fried the chicken just like you like it. Extra crispy. Cause see, everybody else had a title. You had the handyman, you had the financial man, then the other one melts my heart. That's
Thank you.
the other one in that guy.
And this is one of the rare moments where Steve Harvey actually calls that shit. That's bullshit. So my thing is this. It seems to me that there's just a natural born spirit of just saying, I just want to use a motherfucker for whatever I can use them for. And it's like, it's a thing to where it's like, why are our women like that? They just want to take, not saying, hey, I'm giving you this, you giving me that, I'm doing this for you, doing that for you, and we building something. But not even to say, hey, you got resources, I got resources, let's pool our resources together and let's build something. I'm going to get you for this, I'm going to get you for that, and I'm going to get you for this. And a lot of women consider that game, or y'all consider that finessing, or like she said, I'm turning in, I got my player's card. But all you're literally doing is whoring yourself out for resources. That's it. And it's so many women that are right here. Yes, you got your ignorant ghetto motherfuckers that, of course, ain't even thinking about getting married. But then you have this motherfucker right here. She really thinks she got it going on, and she got it popping. Because she got 3 niggas. And all them 3 niggas is doing is taking their resources and dicking her down. That's it. They giving her dick. One of the dicks, apparently, she really likes. But the other 2, she's literally just whoring herself out for him. You give me money, I give you pussy. You come by and fix my house, I give you pussy. Then the other dude, you melt my heart. Nigga, you got good dick game, so you can have this pussy. But you probably ain't got shit else. That's essentially what she's doing. And and then what happens here, this is what's so funny, because a lot of people be like, oh, you just hating. Some women be like, you hating on this, you hating on her motherfucker. Nope, I ain't hating. Because here's what happens to this bitch. Yes, I did call her bitch. Here's what happens to this bitch. 5, 10 years from now, when she get over 40, then now this bitch becomes born again. And now the same whoring that she's doing, she wants to do it now with the condition of saying, oh, you got to marry me, because now she understands that her body, which is what her main commodity is now getting the mileage that she's put on it is starting to show. And she's realizing that she's not getting any younger, and her titties are sagging. Her ass is sagging. She got cottage cheese in her thighs. Her face ain't as tight as it was. Her breasts don't sit up like they used to. Her love handles are getting more lovely, and they're turning into rolls. And once she starts getting there, she says, uh-oh. Ooh, I ain't got too many more miles left on this motherfucker. I got to get somebody to buy this motherfucking used car. And now she becomes this born-again woman who says, if you want to be with me, you going to have to marry me. I ain't sleeping with nobody, and I'm not having sex until I get married again. That's who she turns into. Because women find out once that motherfucking the sands of time have trickled down, and they down to them last few granules before the motherfucking granules run out. And then I said granules. Those last little granules of sand run out. And then you just become a bar bitch. Y'all know what a bar bitch is, right? A bitch that goes to the same bar, got her own seat at the bar, or her own seat in the bar, and everybody know her like Cheers, like Norm on Cheers. She walk in, hey, Shaquita, hey, LaTanya, hey, Sharita, hey, LaQuisha, whatever the fuck her name is. She got her own spot, her own seat, her own drink. They know to get her drink. She got a tab, and she pretty much spends the rest of her years at this bar or this lounge. And she's a member of the lounge. And what she does is she goes home eventually with the new niggas that come into those bars and lounges. That's what she do. She have her birthday there. She have her. She go to all the stepper sets. She do all that shit there. That's what she does. She goes to the same motherfucking spot, right? Like Natchez on the Hill. That's what she does.
Got you kicking lamps off the nightstand, tearing wallpaper.
No, Steve, he's really a good
fitted
guy.
sheets can come up off the corner. That's what he do. Yeah.
He's a sweet guy, Steve. It's a little bit more than that. He's a sweet guy.
So you're trying to figure out which one you should keep.
Well, I'm starting to kind of feel like a little bit of guilt. Just a little bit.
I'm surprised this bitch has some piece of a conscience. But let's keep going.
Because you got these 3 guys.
Well, kind of cat out the bag now, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the game, but you're a woman.
Yeah.
So how long can you do that?
Exactly.
So now let's talk about this.
Okay.
You got the handyman.
Okay.
He fixed stuff all up around the house.
Yes, and that really helps my budget.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's your house
Yes.
that he fixing.
Yes.
He don't have a house to fix of his own. Hello.
Okay.
Then you got the guy that's financially stable.
Well, he's a good time, and I was married for so long that, sister need to, go out and,
Okay, all right.
Have
Ain't
a good
nobody-
time.
You ain't got to keep explaining it. We
Okay.
heard you.
Okay.
We know exactly what's happening.
So here's my thing. You saying you need to go out and have a good time. I don't know, but what the fuck is that? I mean, what is, I got to get out and go have a good time. I mean, you have to be a single bitch to go out and have a good time. I mean, like going out to a club or going out dancing or going to a concert, whatever the case may be. What is it that you need to go do aside from whoring to where you want to have a good time, to where you can't be with somebody to have a good time? I don't know. And hey, I've spent my time in the club. I've spent my time hanging out, partying, all that shit. I did that when I was young. I don't have a desire to go and party at fucking 46. I didn't have it at 40. It was just a progression of things to where I said, well, I don't have to go out and do this shit like I'm fucking 15 or 17 or 19 or 23. I don't have a desire to go out and party like I'm in my 20s with me being in my 40s. And it seems like that's one of the things that black women love to do. They still want to go out and act like they fucking teenagers or act like they young as shit. They dress like they fucking 20. They want to party like they 20. And all the while, bitch, is tipping the scale of 45. Where does that come from? What do you get out of that? It's just a thing of just saying you want the attention and you want to be in the limelight of a young person. I don't want to go live the life of a young person. I just don't. I honestly have no desire to do that. I did the young thing, the hanging out and all that, but I don't have a desire to do that now. I love my family. I like being with my family. I like having fun with my kid, my wife, all that good shit. I don't want to be out in the streets. And it seems like our women are fucking married to the street life. They are married to that ghetto street life shit. I want to be in the mix, popping all the attention. I want it all, and I want to be out there. I don't understand that until I get old as fuck. Then I want to settle down and be fucking Claire Huxtable. I don't get that shit. Where does that come from? Well, I got an idea, but I'll explain it in a little bit.
He ain't coming over to the house for free. He ain't bringing a hammer and all this here. He come in with the hammer in his hand. So then you got the financial guy. He can help out.
Well, I can invite my girls out. We'll go out. He gonna buy drinks. He gonna, we're gonna have a good time.
So he paying for stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Now
and you see how excited she is? Why is there such a sense of pride of you using a nigga? He buy drinks, he pay for everything, but I don't want to be with him, but I want to use him for the shit he got. Why? I don't understand that shit. At a good and grown ass woman. Good and fucking grown. Why is it that so many black women don't put themselves in a position to where they can take care of their fucking selves? Because when you can go and buy your own Gucci, buy your own Louis, buy your own Chanel, buy your own Louboutins, buy your own everything, then you don't have to deal with that money, nigga. That's one less dick you gotta suck and fuck. But they want the easy route. I'd rather suck and fuck for it now than, get myself a career and then have the shit later. Nah, I'll take that dick now. Give me the dick and I'll get the shit. Yeah, but you just dealing with this nigga and that nigga. I don't care. I want the dick so I can get the shit quicker. The fast way, ski mask way, nigga ransom note. Far from handsome, but damn a nigga tote. More guns than roses. All right, here we go.
Third guy.
So, the third guy.
Okay.
Because this conversation is so inspiring and so motivating, like I've started a business and, you know, I'm cranking up some things. And so now it's like, you know, I might can just go over here and I don't need the handyman or the financial guy. So I'm thinking about.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Yes.
What does he do?
Shit.
Well, he's
Yeah,
in the wholesale business.
He in the wholesale.
Now, isn't it ironic that this bitch is on the same shit that the other ghetto bitches on? Huh? Isn't that
The wholesaler. he into wholesaling. You know, I done started my business and everything. He wholesaling. So,
Import and exporting.
importing, we know what that is.
Bitch, we know what it is.
Ain't no poppy fields in Georgia nowhere. We know good and hell well it's importing and exporting. So now, this, that cannot be the life you want.
It's not.
No,
but this realization has just came about. Like, this is new. It was fun. It was cool.
No, he going to jail. He's going to jail.
And here's my thing. Why is it that if you so-called care about a nigga, maybe even love a nigga, really like the nigga, why would you not want this dude to live a different life? Why would you be okay with using him for what it is that he can provide for you right now, knowing the role and the path that he's on, to say, well, hey, so what? If he wind up dead, if he wind up in jail, so be it. Why is that okay? And that's one of the reasons why I use the term ain't shit bitch so loosely. Because you're talking about a person who say they like you, all the while they're using you, knowing the road that you're on, where it leads to. And yes, this is a grown-ass man, but my point is this. We don't give a shit about each other. We really don't. And when you're talking about men and women, if these roles were reversed, men do the opposite though. You see a woman on the wrong path, what do men do? They try to save her. They want to help her. Just like when a woman at the strip club, what do niggas want to do? Niggas fall in love at the strip club, they want to get them off the pole. Bitch was born to strip. Born for that pole. Born for it. This is what I do, nigga. I've been a stripper for 12 years. This is how I get my money. What's the first thing a nigga that fall in love with a do? You know you ain't got to be doing this, girl. I can take care of you. I can take care of you, girl. You ain't got to do this. That's the first thing they want to do. Soon as that nigga fall in love with her. Now, do every nigga want to do that? No. But there's always a simp waiting in the wings to swoop in, cape a flapping, to get you off the pole. Case in point, look at the bitch who fell off the pole. This bitch fell 15, 20 feet off a pole. Not only niggas, but fellow strippers and women alike all wanted to help this bitch. They all wanted to help her. They donated, gave the bitch got something like $30,000 donated to her motherfucking self in a matter of days because she fell off a stripper pole. Now, am I hating on her getting her money? Hey, it is what it is. That's what she do. I ain't hating on it, but I can definitely call the bullshit on it. Because I'm telling you right now, if a nigga fell off a fucking scaffold painting a house or doing some tuck pointing and had the same type of motherfucking thing to say and did the same GoFundMe, a motherfucker might get $100. Yeah, I fell off the scaffolding painting this old lady's house, or I was putting up some siding on the house. I fell off the scaffolding. It was 22 feet in the air, and I broke my jaw. I broke 2 ribs. Niggas ain't gonna do shit but click right the fuck past it. Stop me if I'm lying. Niggas ain't gonna do shit but click right. Damn, that's fucked up. Or look at the video and be like, damn, that nigga bust his shit, Joe. Wow, that nigga bust his motherfucking face, Joe. God damn. And keep on moving on through the night. On to the next video. On to the next GoFundMe. Strip a bitch on the pole. So fuck all of the other women who living life right, who doing what they can do the best they can in school, trying to pay for books, trying to pay for school, trying to get a fucking education so they can have a decent career, so they can literally make a living doing a job that is totally legal with dignity and respect. Fuck her. Ain't nobody trying to help her struggling while she's struggling. Ain't doing shit but eating ramen noodles. Could be on the pole, but choosing not to because she wants to do shit the right way. I get it, but don't nobody give her shit. She's a lame. She's uptight. She prissy. She Miss Goody Two Shoes. That's how we do.
This is not how this works. You got El Chapo went to jail. Escobar got killed. What you want? You gonna go to jail or you gonna die. That's the game.
Yeah, Angry Man. He peeped it. He peeped that Brady Bunch. He peeped it. I see ya.
So
That's
you have
true.
to decide if that's the life for you.
That's true.
The financial
That's true.
guy is really not your type.
No, not at all. How you know?
Because, bitch, y'all are everywhere. That's how he know. This bitch is a dime a dozen on the shelves at Walmart or Bitchmart. She's in the ain't shit bitch section. That look, you know how when you go to Walmart, you see the section that got all of the outdated shit on it, all of the clearance items. This is where this bitch is at. You looking for a bitch that's just gonna use you for your resources, you'll find this young lady over in the clearance section. She's in a standard 4 foot section on the corner end cap of the store, all the way in the back, right by the bathrooms. She's over there right where you go in the back to get to the meat, or right where you go in the back where you go get to the dairy shit. She's on a little small end cap shelf in a 4 foot section. This bitch is right there. I'm going to use this nigga that I don't like, that I ain't going to go nowhere with. I'm going to use this nigga. Why? Because he got money and he likes me, and I'm going to take advantage of that and let him spend his money on me. That's it. That's the type of bitch that this is. And the problem with that is that niggas are always willing to be the simp. Always. I'll say you, girl. I do this. I do it. Yeah, girl. I don't care. Yeah, I know. I know you. You know you get other friends. I ain't gonna trip. Just let me smell it.
Because I ain't stupid. If you meet a guy that's your type and he financially set, what is the other dude's fault?
Exactly.
You didn't hit the jackpot. He paying the handyman. He's not your type.
That's
The
true.
women, y'all real with it now. If y'all find the man of your dreams, he your type and he got money, what, and he wants you? I want you too. How about this right here?
Okay.
You have not met him yet.
Okay.
And here's the point to that. I tell people all the time, if you with somebody, just be with somebody. That's your choice. But realize that the time you spending with that nigga that you don't like, the time you spending with that bitch that you don't like, the time you spending with that nigga because he got good dick but ain't worth shit, the time you spend with that bitch that got a fat ass but ain't worth shit, the time you spend with that nigga that got 5 kids by 5 different bitches, but hey, he missed the right nine, he your bad boy that you like, the time you spending with that bitch that got 5 kids by 5 different niggas because she got some good dome and some good top, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that's time that you could be spending being with the person that is for your good. That is time that you could spend being with the person, getting to know the person that is your soulmate, that is going to be your wife, that is going to be your husband. We spend so much time being with the wrong motherfucker, hoping for Mr. Right or Mrs. Right, as opposed to spending less time with the wrong motherfuckers and putting time and effort and energy into finding Mr. or Mrs. Right. It makes no sense whatsoever to keep spending your time in relationships that ain't gonna do you no good, ain't gonna produce shit for your life that's gonna mean you any good. We so used to and accustomed to living in the right now that we will settle and we will waste valuable time, energy, and resources on motherfuckers that ain't shit. And black women are notorious for that. Y'all waste the best years of your life, the best years of your body, the best years of your energy, all that shit you wasted on ain't shit niggas bouncing around. Not just spending I was with this one ain't shit nigga for 22 years. Nope. You spending that time fucking 3 or 4 different niggas every year of your life from your motherfucking 16, 17 years old till you hit fucking 40. That's what you spend your time doing. Fucking different niggas trying to get the most shit you can get without doing a goddamn thing but laying on your back, getting on your knees. Whichever one comes first. All that time. From 16 to you motherfucking 40. You're talking about 24 years of your life is spent getting shit from other niggas and popping out babies along the way. And you look up at 40 with some kids that's damn near grown or halfway, and you don't have shit to show for it. Because the clothes you got over the years ain't in style no more. You done gained them away and grew out of them because you done gained so much weight. The kids, they barely making it because they ain't had their daddy. They ain't got shit. They dealing with your motherfucking ass and your new nigga that you got for the moment. That's exactly what you got to show for it. Nothing. Now you 40, turning over a new leaf, and you want some nigga to just come and save you, and you want to do right now. You want to live right now, live the right way now, after you done spent 24 years running the fucking streets and whoring yourself out. It makes no sense.
I can agree with that.
And Steve ain't told her shit that she don't already know. He ain't told her shit that she don't already know. So it's not like people be trying to think, oh yeah, man, they just don't know, man. They just don't understand. No, she just said, I can agree. This bitch ain't had no revelation. She was more surprised that Steve was calling the fuck shit she was on as opposed to having a revelation. Oh no, Steve, I never thought of that. She like, yeah, I can agree.
You don't have to pick the lesser of the evils when all 3 is an evil. Exactly. He can fix stuff, but he ain't your type. He got money, but he ain't your type. He your type, but he finna go to prison.
Exactly.
He finna do some time. He's not, none of them are your type. Why don't you elevate? Okay. You seem like a nice sister. Why don't you elevate? Okay. Now, let me ask you this. If you could have the man of your dreams, describe him.
So I need him to know what his purpose is, what he's gonna do in life. I want him to have a relationship with God.
Do you hear that fuck shit? Bitch out here fucking a dope dealing ass nigga. And she talking about, I want him to know his purpose in life. I want him to have a relationship with God. Bitch, you don't even go to church. Get your motherfucking ass out of here.
And want to have fun. Like, my thing is, I'm not just a fun girl, but I don't want you to be boring.
You guys got to up your standards a bit. Okay. You got to decide what you want. Have two lists. You got to have a list of everything you want in a man and things you will not accept. Okay. Once the will not accept list starts overbearing the what you want list, take him out. Okay. You don't want an inmate for a husband, so why are you talking to him? Just up your standards, change your list. You should stop dating all three of them, technically.
Okay.
And start over.
Okay. I can do that.
That's it.
That's good.
Did you see that bitch shaking her head? Like, I ain't about to do that still.
Thank you. You should stop dating all three of them, technically.
Okay.
And start over.
Okay. I can do that.
That's it.
That's good.
That bitch ain't doing that shit. But my thing is this, and this was my problem with that. He told you some shit that you already knew, right? But my question is, if you already knew it, why would you still put yourself in that situation? Why would you still waste your time, waste your energy, and waste your resources of who you are as a person on three niggas that you know you don't want and ain't gonna be no earthly good for you? All for what? Because you're getting something out of it. You're getting something out of it. For what? I ain't gotta fix shit. I got a handyman. I got a nigga who'll spend some money on me, and I got a nigga who'll dick me down. Is that really all that you worth? That's really your whole just needs in life are summed up into those three things. All I need is a nigga who got money, nigga who'll fix my house, and a nigga who'll dick me down. That could be true. That could be your shit. That could be all you need. Why wouldn't you find that in one particular dude? Like he said, why wouldn't you elevate your standards and elevate your game to where you can find one dude who could at least have two of those three? If a nigga got money and can't fix shit, he can pay a motherfucker to come fix shit. Nigga ain't got no money, but he know how to fix shit, got good dick. God damn it, he can fix shit and find a way to get money. Why wouldn't you even think to get to that level to say, hey, I'm gonna find this, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna get to this point so I don't have to deal with all three of these niggas trying to get all my needs met by three different niggas, or four different niggas, or five different niggas? Because based on her logic and how she operates, that's essentially what it is. That's essentially what it is. Now, let's check out this next one. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now, this one is a doozy.
Love, marriage, and a baby carriage. To
now, this is from 2010. 2010.
Paraphrase those famous lyrics. But for millions of black women, many blessed with brains and beauty, finding the right man is proving elusive. But why? Are their standards too high, or are the pickings too slim? Lindsay Davis tried to answer that question.
Birthday! Cheers. Make a wish.
Nicole Marchand is celebrating another birthday. At 31, she's accomplished a lot. She's a prosecuting attorney and running for state court judge.
It'll be a $500 fine.
Nicole isn't the kind of woman you'd find standing by on the sidelines of life. But you would find her here, at the Georgia Dome.
You hear that? She's an attorney. She's also a cheerleader, living her life like it's golden, running for judge.
Cheering on the Atlanta Falcons. You've heard of a man's man. Nicole is the quintessential man's woman. She appears to have it all, and yet single.
I just got to do that because of the music.
Women have never been married. That's double the number of never married white women.
42% of black women have never been married. That's double the number of white women. Double the number of white women. Now I'm going to ask this question. Y'all tell me, what do you think is the reason of that? What is the cause of this? 42% of black women have never been married. Double the number of white women.
I look forward to being married.
It's just not that easy. For starters, there are more black women than black men, 1.8 million more. So even if every black man in America married a black woman today, 1 out of 12 still wouldn't make it down the aisle. Let's take 100 black men. If you eliminate those without a high school diploma, those without a job, and the number of black men between the ages of 25 and 34 who are incarcerated, that leaves only about half of black men eligible to pop the question. Nicole sees the problem.
Now, to those women that's watching this saying, yeah, you see, there go the numbers right there. You would have a point if all of those men were married to black women. But they are not, are they?
Every day.
It is sad to see that the majority of the defendants that we prosecute are black males. Those numbers can be very disappointing.
Admittedly, the selection of men is slim.
Get it through your head. You're the Friday girl that's just for sex. That's what you are.
We broached this serious dilemma with comedian turned relationship guru Steve Harvey, author of the book Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man.
There are still a lot of good men out there who are being overlooked.
And here's my thing with that. So when you look and you say, well, it ain't no black men out there that's eligible to be married. They either in jail or they in prison or they dead or they gay. Them the ones that women always throw out there. They gay, they in jail, or they thugs out in the streets or they dead, right? Okay, let's give you that. I'm going to give you that. If that is the case, and that's the reason why, then those women that can't find black men would then find what? White, Asian, and Hispanic men, wouldn't they? Which would then say that their married number would not be double that of white. Them not being married would not be double that of white women. It wouldn't be. They would be neck and neck or damn near close to the same number of white women that are getting married. It would be close, but it's double that.
Harvey says black.
So I'm going to at this point say eligibility is out of the window. That's not it.
Women don't have to settle, but may need to compromise.
You a corporate exec? Does he have to be a corporate exec? You make $150,000 a year. He has to make $150,000 or above?
Now, there's some women that's thinking, well, I mean, shit, I make $150,000 and this nigga ain't making nothing. I would agree with you, except there's this little thing called women's rights. There's this little thing called women equality. There's this little thing called gender biasness. So why would it not be okay for a man to not have shit? If women want to be treated equal, they want to get paid the same as men get paid. They want the same opportunities that men have. So why wouldn't a man be just a house dad, a house husband? Plenty of women are doing that shit. Plenty of women. Plenty of women are doing that shit. What do? Oh, I'm such and such wife. I'm a mom. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Why can't you have a stay-at-home dad and a husband who does the same thing? Why is there expectation for that dude to still make just as much or damn near as much, or if not more, than I make? Because I'm a woman. If you equal. If you equal and you want equality, you all would be the champions of that. Men don't have to work. If you want to be a great house husband, fine. You take care of the kids and you do all that shit. Get them up in the morning, get them breakfast and all that. You don't have to work. Why can't that be the thing? Why is that something that is not acceptable in today's society? Because it's not. A man is looked at as being less than if he don't do the things or just have just as much or more than what a woman has. He is not considered eligible. He is not considered a catch. He is not considered a man. He's not. His entire identity is in jeopardy of being questioned if he don't have those things.
That's your requirement? If your requirement sheet is ridiculous, you have to look at it.
What we looked at were the large numbers of professional black women who groomed themselves for success with BAs, MDs, and JDs. 70% of them are still without the more elusive title, MRS.
Did you hear that shit? 70%. 70%. So you talking about your hood rat ghetto bitches ain't getting married. Your bougetto, if you will, or middle of the road black women that got some kind of sense ain't getting married. And then you got your professional elite, your creme de la creme, as my boy Lit would say, the cream of the crop of them, not getting married, set to the tune of 70%. I wonder why.
I would be lying if I said that I don't have fleeting thoughts of, okay, I'm 32, my clock is ticking.
The tick-tock of the biological clock is getting louder for several of Nicole's single friends. Meet Chateau Waters. She's a 32-year-old high school counselor pursuing a doctorate degree in psychology.
We have this thing called the black girl curse. A lot of our white friends are married by 25, like happily married, kids by 27, and we're like, what is the deal with the BGs, you know?
Did you hear that? A lot of their white friends, and she's admitting to that herself, a lot of them are married at 25 and have kids by 27. So by the time these motherfuckers are 30, they good and established into their marriage and got their families and shit going. She 32. She's already 7 years past or 7 years late of getting what her white counterparts would already have. These are her friends, so she's talking about women that are in her same field. They're in her same financial status, class, whatever you, same exact thing. The only difference is white, she's black.
No, just, and it's the black girl.
Jaqueen Ashford is a chemist for a pharmaceutical company. Now that she's 30.
70% are not married, Miss June. Women that are in this bracket here. Women that got they bachelors, they masters, they PhDs and all that shit. Good jobs, good education. They're not married. 70% of them. And this was 10 years ago.
She's lowered the bar when it comes to height requirements.
I don't have a certain criteria, like if you're not 6'5", and I used to, but then as I got older, I said, okay, well maybe if you're 6'3", 6'2", 6'1", okay, maybe we could see.
Yes, these are professional women.
See eye to eye. I kind of have certain standards that I hold myself to, and I don't feel like I should have to settle on those for the sake of having somebody. I'm willing to wait.
Like many black men, she's also open to dating outside her race. In fact, in the past decade, the number of black women entering interracial marriage has more than doubled.
In fact, last night, was at a restaurant, had a great conversation with it.
Outside her race. In fact, in the past decade, the number of black women entering interracial marriage has more than doubled.
In fact, last night, was at a restaurant, had a great conversation with it.
So there's your swirl movement right there. There's your swirl movement right there.
This Caucasian gentleman, I mean, we were vibing, we were clicking. I'm thinking, he's gonna ask for my number. White men never ask for my number. And he was like, all right, well, great conversation, you know, maybe I'll see you around. And I was thinking, what happened?
Asked for his.
No.
Bossy black girl. We're maybe not as coveted as black men in society.
Melinda Watson is a 28-year-old payroll specialist. She hasn't had an exclusive relationship since college.
I just feel that there's a lot of taboo associated with dating black women because I don't think they're necessarily going to want to take us home to see mama.
The consent.
Now that's a hell of a point. Hell of a point. And that's one of my points that I'm going to make in just a minute here. That's a hell of a point. When you talking about the whole thing of saying it's a taboo thing to date a black woman, you have to ask yourself, why is that? What is it that is so taboo about dating black women to where they're not going to bring that type of woman home to mama? And you talking about black men or not black men, you're talking about men out that are not black, non-black men have that same thing. They'll fuck the dog shit out of them, but they won't bring them home to mama. I wonder why.
In this group was that their preference is to marry a black man. It's not that they can't find one to date. The issue in many cases is exclusivity.
You meet these great guys, you have good relationship, good rapport, and then it's almost like, I'm gonna keep you around and hopefully when I'm ready to settle down, you'll be there.
That's the back pocket girl.
The back pocket girl.
And every now and then they'll check in with you to make sure you're still single.
You're not married yet, are you still single? You still waiting on me? No, not really.
Chateau hasn't been in a...
Not really, but you kind of are, but you kind of not. I get it.
...committed relationship in...
Her motherfucking name was Chateau.
...more than a decade.
Right. Are you still single? You still waiting on me? No, not really.
Chateau hasn't been in a committed relationship in more than a decade.
So you think Kelsey is gonna bring home to Thanksgiving dinner? He's gonna introduce his girlfriend to his Anglo-Saxon white family. Hey guys, I'd like for you all to meet Chateau. They're gonna be like, who? Chateau. That's her name. Chateau. They're gonna be like, Brandon, who the fuck is Chateau? Or what is Chateau? It's my girlfriend, Dad. Jesus Christ. Oh, her name is Chateau. Okay, got it.
Have 4 quality women that you're dating and, you know, they're in rotation. I mean, who's going to rush into a marriage?
We decided to ask Mr. Harvey for advice. He listened as we asked our single ladies about their requirements.
I had a list of about 50 things that I would keep in my Bible. It's now down to about 10.
Honesty.
Supportive. Financially stable.
Now, granted, I'm 31, so he needs to be at a certain stage.
What do you consider a deal breaker?
If there's not that initial chemistry, it's never going to work. I don't care if you have every quality on my list.
I'm not going to talk.
And I'm okay with that. Yeah, you got to have chemistry and all that good shit. But I'm going to tell you where they go wrong. One of the biggest things, like I said before, is them 24 years. Them 24 years of their life, they spend doing the wrong shit. And this is one of the biggest things that white women figure out way before black women do. Yes, white women are sluts. Yes, white women are whores. Yes, white women will do the nastiest, dirtiest, freakiest shit just like any black woman will. If not, I'm going to even go further and say more. But they know when to stop. They know when to say, well, wait, all right, this motherfucker here actually has something to offer. Okay, let me see. This guy here is a fucking engineer. They have the ability to say, okay, as much as I want to slut and whore myself out for the next 24 years, I'm going to cut that down to 4. And then I'm going to actually invest in a relationship with a motherfucker that has some type of future. And I know how to present myself, and I know how to carry myself so that that motherfucker will want me. So yes, Tyrone and the rest of the football team in high school ran a train on me, but now I done went from school in fucking Wichita, Kansas. I'm at this college now in Wichita, Kansas, where don't nobody know the horror shit I did when I was on the north side of Chicago. And now I've met this other nice guy who really is going somewhere. Let me clean up my act and get my shit together, and let me go ahead and invest in some time and relationship. I mean, time, energy, and resources into this relationship to build with this guy. Yes, I know it's still other guys that want to buy me shit, will do anything I ask for, do anything I need. But I know that shit is going to count negative against my 24-year clock. So I know it's going to be hard as fuck for me to get married at 40 than it will be for me to get married at 24. So let me go ahead and shorten down this motherfucking whole streak to 8 years instead of 24 years so I can actually get something for myself and build a life to where it's productive and I can actually enjoy my life in the later years now. Let me invest in myself and in my future now by holding back and reeling in my inner horror. That's the difference.
To you if I'm not attracted to you.
Right. Are they asking too much?
So maybe it's just that we want it all.
Single ladies. Throw your hands up. How y'all doing?
His initial reaction?
All y'all fine. Hell, who don't want to go out with y'all?
Men my age have made a mistake in that we didn't teach the generation behind us the principles of manhood.
There are so many African Americans.
And here's the thing. It's because they're not around. The men in his generation were scarce, and the men in the next generation were even more scarce. There were few and far and in between. Why? Because black women chose the government over the man. I'm going to get this free check instead of dealing with this nigga. I'm going to get this free check instead of having to answer to this man, and we both have to hold each other accountable. I'd rather just get this money on my own. And there was a price to pay for that.
American men missing, absent in the family.
His advice, go for the older man.
You have a biological clock. We don't.
Now, right here, he's trying to advocate for old niggas, which is what he is. That's what the fuck he's doing. He's advocating for the old nigga. The old man that got the keys on his chain, they got the little zip cord too, and he got the van keys on it, and he got a cooler in his van and all that. That's who he advocating for now, the old nigga.
While these women look forward to settling down, they're not willing to settle.
The one thing that I can't control is a man choosing to marry me, and so I choose not to worry about it.
Being that I've waited so long, I can't settle now. It's not an option for me.
I would love to be in a relationship, a marriage, but I don't feel that that defines me. So if I don't find the perfect person for me, then I'll just remain single.
I'll just remain single. The same drive that a woman would have for school, the same drive that a woman would want to have for her career, the same drive that a woman would want to have for any and everything that her heart's desire. Why is it that they don't have that same desire to build a life with a man?
I'm Lindsay Davis for Nightline in Atlanta, Georgia.
Why is that? And here's my thing. So after I saw these videos, I thought about it and I said, well, let's see how the best way I can break this down. So I came up with about 5 or 6 points. First and foremost, the main reason why, to answer this question, why are black women the least married? Number one, as Tommy Sotomayor would say, lack of fathers. They don't have their daddies. Because a woman does not, especially most black women, grow up without their daddies, not co-parenting, in the home with them every day, married with their parent, married with their mother. Because they don't, they are missing out on learning about how to interact and relate to males. They're missing out on being around male energy. They are missing out on the things that you learn on how to treat, how to be around, how to talk to, and how to communicate with men. And because they don't have that at a young age, they don't have the ability to be held accountable. They don't have the ability to be responsible, because in this world, women can get away and do any and everything that they want with no consequences or repercussions. So because they grow up without fathers, which is number one, they lack being able to relate to men. And you can clearly see that from what they desire from the ghetto end of the spectrum to the professional end of the spectrum. They all had the same problem. Can I dip and dab with 4 or 5 niggas? Yeah. But can I personally pick and engage with one, not to save my life. And that's because fathers are the ones that teach you how to pick a man. Fathers are the example that you have on how to select a man, and the kind of man that you want is basically what you're exposed to. Hood bitches pick hood niggas because they're exposed to hood niggas. Plain and simple. That's just what it is. If I'm a hood motherfucking bitch and I'm hanging around a bunch of hood niggas, the chances are I'm going to be with and desire a hood nigga. If I grow up in a house with a father that is engaged, that teaches me, that shows me about life, teaches me, spends time with me, treats me right, takes care of me, then I'm going to want to pick a man like my father. Just like how young boys who grew up in single parent homes and grew up around their mama, what do they wind up doing? They do one or two things. They either pick a woman that's exactly like their mama, trifling or not, or they pick a woman that's completely opposite. But most of the time, they pick a woman that is just like their mama, which is why most women don't get along with their sons' wives, or their sons' girlfriends, or their sons' side bitches, or period, because that's what they're used to and they just like them. What do women that are just alike get together? They clash. That's what happens. Right, Jason, or they turn gay. But that's usually what happens. The lack of fathers is paramount as to why these women are the way that they are. And if you look at the numbers, you can definitely see the correlation between women that are not being married to women that are not growing up with their fathers. Women who don't have engaged fathers in their homes as children. The numbers will show it. Look at Asian women. Their marriage rate is probably 97%. Maybe even higher. You don't never see an Asian woman without her daddy. Hell, you can't even get close to some Asian women without their dad, with their daddies not being there. You can't. They have the strongest family, core family, just family morals, values, all of that shit. Family is first and above everything else. White women still have that, not so much, but they still have it to where they understand and they know how to treat a man, they know how to grow up, how to spend time with a man, they know how to talk to him, they know how to do that shit. Hispanics, same way. They have their families intact for the most part. They understand and they value men. They understand and they value what a husband can do for not just their life, but for their children's lives. They want to have families. The other thing too, and here's the one of the other problems with black women, it's the way that they present themselves. How do you see black women? The way that they're portrayed in the media. That they and people will say, well, it's the media that do that. No, it's the black women that take the jobs that the media motherfucking give them, and they act that way. You look at the Lizzos. You look at the girl, the butch, real homely chick looking on Saturday Night Live. I forgot her name. You look at her. You look at the She Ready. You look at the Tiffany Haddishes. You look at how they act. All they do is act ghetto as fuck, talking about how they want a white boy, and they don't do shit but do the same old ghetto ass motherfucking portrayals. And they loud, belligerent, or they just outright foul mouth and just disgustive as fuck. They're offensive. They're abusive language. They're loud. They're, thank you, Ms. June. They're rude. Attitudes are terrible, which in my opinion is the number 2 problem. Attitude is just the worst. Ain't no attitude worse than a ghetto ass black woman's attitude. It just ain't. They have lost and just traded in all types of femininity. They've traded in softness. They've traded in subtleness. They've traded all that shit in. I want to be loud, ignorant, ghetto than the motherfucker. Can't talk, can't speak the king's English. I can't do none of that shit. This is just how I talk. This is just how I am. And what it is that they're tolerated because people really don't give a shit about them. When you talking about they motherfucking friends at work, they white counterparts or co-workers at work, they'd rather stay out their way and let them be fucking ignorant than to try to help them and correct them. Now, does everybody have to be prim and proper? No, but you should be able to know how to flex between the two. You should know how, when you in your house or you in your basement party and you want to be ratchet, fine. But you should be able to go out in public and know how to conduct yourself accordingly. You should be able to go out into the world and be able to speak correct English. You should be able to articulate yourself. You should be able to make a statement and a point without using cuss words, without being using the ghetto hand gestures, without using the same old just straight up rap culture and hip hop culture. All that shit should not have to be included into everything that you do. You should be able to split between the two. Just saying. Because the way that you're portrayed in the media, I get it. Somebody just want to get a check. I get it. Somebody got to get paid. I get it. That's all they allowed to do. Them the only kind of jobs they giving you. You right. Let's just go with the media conspiracy. They only want black women to be portrayed a certain type of way. I'm going to give you that point. If you carried yourself differently off camera, it would be such a contradiction that it would be pointless to do it. Think back to this. Think back to when black folks would be on TV like Kingfish. Step and fetch it. Yes, sir, boss. Coattail, don't argue with the wind. Buck eyes and all that shit. You know how that shit stopped? Niggas wasn't doing that shit in real life. It became to the point to say, that's not how black folks are. That's not what niggas do. I just seen a nigga 2 days ago on the corner. His eyes wasn't bucked and he wasn't saying, coattail, don't argue with the wind. So what did they do? They understood that there's a difference. They understood that every nigga that they see wasn't fucking Dolomite. You walk up to a nigga, and a nigga, you can be like, hey, how you doing there, James? And that nigga say, way down in the jungle deep, the badass lion stepped on the signifying monkey's feet. The monkey said, motherfucker, can't you see? You stepped on my goddamn feet. Whoa, James, I just said hello. You don't see that. So it lets you understand and realize the fact that, wait a minute, there's a separation of shit here. Every motherfucking black person I see ain't Dolomite. Every black woman I meet ain't Rasputia. I'm going to show you how a bitch go down the slide. They're just not. Because of what they show in real life. So yes, most white people who ain't been around niggas gonna think niggas are niggas. They gonna think they all Ice Cubes. They gonna think they all Tupacs. They gonna think that they all thugs, former thugs, reformed thugs. They gonna think they've been in prison. They gonna think that their mamas and daddies didn't, that their daddies didn't grow up in the home with them. They gonna all think that until they actually meet one that doesn't confirm the stereotype. It's natural to believe about, like me, I think Africa is a bunch of motherfucking animals in desert. I know that it's not, but when you think of Africa, what's the first thing you think about? That's the first thing you think about. Hey man, I'm going to Africa. You think about a motherfucking giraffe, a fucking zebra, motherfucking a goddamn lion, Simba. That's what you think about. Why? Because a motherfucker who ain't been to Africa, that's what the fuck they're portrayed as being over here. A bunch of fucking pygmies and motherfucking bushmen running the fuck around. That's what you think about. Now, being an adult, you know better than to say that's not true. It's fucking skyscrapers and all kind of shit in fucking Africa. Cars and everything. But that's not what you think about. When the minute a motherfucker say it, and motherfuckers know it, thank you, Bruce, it's true. The minute the motherfucker say Africa, Hananana-way, 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 Hananana-way. Ooh, na-na-na-way, ooh, na-na-na-way. Do. Africa. You think about niggas on the Serengeti. Animal stampedes. Bushmen. Motherfuckers throwing motherfucking spear chuckers. That's what you think about. Because of what the image that has been portrayed in the media here in the United States. It's a bunch of uncivilized motherfuckers with a bunch of wild goddamn animals. Motherfuckers don't know how to act. You caught the Jamie Foxx? Yeah! There you go. He caught it. That shit was fucking hilarious, nigga. But that's what it is. Now, when you get your ass over there, you see it's totally different. Shit ain't popping like motherfucking the south side of Chicago, or it ain't like downtown Chicago, but it's definitely fucking civilization. There are plenty of cities that have true infrastructure. Every place ain't like that. There's still some motherfuckers stricken with malaria and them motherfucking hungry motherfuckers and niggas ain't got shit. Definitely. There's some third world shit popping over in Africa. But that ain't how the whole continent is. It's about 30 motherfucking countries in that motherfucker. But you don't know that unless you've researched it. And then when you go there, it's a totally different experience. Right. Nigeria is gorgeous. Cape Town, amazing. Get it. I totally get it. But when you talk about how something is portrayed, that ain't how Africans present themselves. When you see Africans over here, you don't say, hey, how you doing, old boo? I just got off a zebra on the boat. I want to go to the zoo so I can feel more at home. They don't do that. Or 52, thank you. Hey, Odabo, how you doing, man? Can you tell me where the closest zoo is? I want to see if they have Serengeti animals. They don't do that shit. They're totally different. They have an accent. Might be a little musty under the arms. Kind of smell a little bit like a farm animal at some point in time. But goddamn it, they're not fucking bushmen. You don't have a motherfucker trying to say, hey man, y'all got some monkey meat around here? Shit. You ain't got nobody asking for no monkey meat. There's no uptick in monkey deaths with Africans coming over here. You don't see motherfucking Africans going to the zoo, going to the primate house, slaughtering and sneaking out monkeys and shit. I'm going to prepare this monkey for you. It's going to be very good. They don't do that shit. Now, over there, is there some motherfuckers eating monkey meat? Yes, there is. Don't get it twisted. That shit ain't like motherfucking the South. They like Mississippi over there. They on some other shit. They shitting on the beach. In some places in Africa, goddammit. Believe that. Motherfucking generals over there. I call myself Rambo because I want to be feared like Rambo. It's some motherfuckers over there doing that shit. I saw that Vice special. They call me Bin Laden, motherfucker. I'm over here because I will blow shit up like Bin Laden did the Twin Towers. They call me General Bin Laden. Whoa, okay. Let me get back on this motherfucking bus and go on where them lights and shit is at. That's what it is. So when you're talking about how you present yourself versus how you're portrayed, you have control over your presentation. Black women, y'all ain't viewed as nothing as whores because it's how you present yourselves. On social media, in movies, you're always over sex, kissy face, tongue licking, tongue out, ass poked out, muffin shot showing, pussy showing, camel toe showing, big ass poked out. That's all you do. Just because you have a big ass don't mean you have to poke it the fuck out. Don't mean every picture has to be your ass back shot first with your face turned around. Because all you're doing is showing what you're advertising. I'm advertising my titties and my ass. That's what I want people to pay attention to. So you want me to pay attention to a sexual part of your body that I will sexualize. Men see ass, they want to fuck it. Men see titties, you want to suck it. Men see pussy, you want to fuck it. Men see a mouth, you want the mouth to suck. That's what you want to do. That's how men are wired. We are sexual beings. You don't have to be oversexed, but you're still sexual creatures. That's just what it is. So you don't have to be that overt and be that obvious with your bodies. Most black women are shapely in general. Now, a lot of you motherfuckers get big as fuck and turn into appliances, but most black women are already shapely. What's understood don't have to be spoken. You don't have to accentuate it. You don't have to get a push-up bra for motherfucking 38 double Ds. You don't. They're there. They're noticed. A 36 motherfucking, a 26 waist and a 42 hip, you don't have to wear really tight pants and a really tight shirt to show it. It's there. Yeah, I got that appliance shit from Tommy. Hey, I'm Soto Rays. It is what it is. But that's all I'm saying. You don't have to do that. If that's how you're portrayed in the media, okay. But if that's not how you're presenting yourself in reality, there's a huge difference in that. People will see that. They will acknowledge it. They will understand it. And eventually, you will change the culture of the media. It's just that simple. Be the different thing that you want to be. That thing you want to change, be that so that it can become that. My fourth point is the third most important thing is your behavior. The way you act, the way that you look, the way that you act are in direct correlation of each other. You don't have to be what is portrayed about you in the media. But what do? We embrace it and try to be even more of it. We over-exaggerate it in reality. The attitude, the nastiness, the loudness, the ignorance, the aggressiveness, the over-aggressive, just bruh, let me tell you, bruh, look here, bruh. Know what the fuck I'm talking about, bitch, you got me fucked up. Bitch, 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 bitch. Every time a motherfucker see a black woman, what are they thinking about? They're thinking, is this motherfucker gonna be fighting or fucking or both? Fucking with me, fucking me, or fucking me up? That's what it is. All the time. Look at social media. Instagram, Facebook. Look at what they're doing on there. TikTok. I'm popping my ass, selling my ass, or I'm fighting a bitch, cussing out a bitch, spilling tea. That's all they do. And that's why you get treated like that. That's why a motherfucker don't even consider taking you home to mama, because of what is shown about you. Every once in a while, you'll find a rose that grows in the concrete. Shout out to my wife. Every now and again, you'll find those rare unicorn motherfuckers that ain't like the status quo. But you don't even have to be like that. You just don't. Black women, change your attitude. It's not cute. Yes, a lot of men are used to it. A lot of black men are used to it. A lot of men, period, are used to how you act, but that doesn't mean it's right. And that doesn't mean that it's attractive. Sometimes your ass is big enough to where a nigga would tolerate your attitude. Why should that be? Do you realize what you could become and what you could actually have if you would just elevate yourself a little bit higher than your tits and your ass? Then my pussy I got that wet. Do you realize how much more you could elevate your life if you chose to elevate yourself past your sex? How good you suck and fuck? Just the whole way that you look at yourself and treat yourself. That's why the fuck shit happens to you, and that's why you get treated the way that you get treated, because you don't have the respect for yourself. You spend more money on Yaki and Remy than you do on your education. You spend more money on eyelashes and brown and bronze fucking makeup than you do on your career. Do you realize that women, especially black women, went from wearing little to no makeup to where they're now putting makeup on their chest? A bitch starts with motherfucking concealer or foundation. They start putting that shit on with a fucking sponge on their face, and they put it on so much now that they got to work the shit down to their chin, down to their neck, all the way down to their chest, because if they don't, the bitch is two-tone. The bitch is two-tone, like a motherfucking 1985 Trans Am. You remember the Trans Am? Or the Firebird with the motherfucking gold eagle on it, like the Smokey and the Bear? They put on so much shit that if they don't put the makeup on their neck and their chest, if they showing cleavage, that the shit will fucking look so different. They be like, well, damn, bitch, you brown here, but up here you copper. Like a penny with a hole in it. Bitch look like a penny in the face, but got the chest of a motherfucking dark chocolate Hershey bar. Right, the Eddie Bauer truck, the Eddie Bauer edition truck. I see you, Rich. That's what they look like. A two-tone Explorer. That's ridiculous, to where you're putting on that much fucking makeup, to where you have to go past your face, to where you have to now put the shit on your neck and your chest. Look at these bitches on these reality shows when they doing their confessionals. Them hoes have shit all on their face, and you'll see the difference in their chest. And then if you catch a picture of them where they don't have it on, all that shit on their face, their faces are acne filled. There's nothing but black blotches and splotches all over their face. My polka face, my polka dot face. My polka dot face, my polka dot face. Their face literally looks like a motherfucking connect the dots image. Well, damn, all these dots, if I draw it, it'll look like a penguin at the end of it. If I connect them all the right way, if I go in the numerical order, it'll be a penguin. And you know why they have that? Number one, because of their diet, but it's because of all of the shit they're constantly putting on their skin. Your skin is a living and breathing organ. And you're literally packing, pasting, spackling on this shit that does nothing but clog your pores. And then once you get older, it does nothing but get worse because you're putting the same shit on. They're like the man in the iron mask, the bitch in the bronze mask. Putting on all that shit, then you're topping it off with a fucking lace front that's taking out your hair, literally taking out your hair and taking your hairline back inches every fucking year. So I'm fucking up my skin, fucking up my lining. Then when I'm 40, I want a real nigga. I got fake hair, fake lashes, fake eyebrows. I got fake make. I got phony. I got on makeup, so you don't know my real skin color. I got fake titties, and I got an ass injected with so much foreign shit that I might have to get my cheeks lopped off when I'm motherfucking 35. So now you got a bitch standing before you with traction alopecia, so her lining back here. She has no eyebrows because she been painting them on. She got a bunch of fucking black spots and shit on her face. She got some fake titties that are still standing up. I give you credit for that. Or she got them sagging dragons. Either way. And then she literally has no ass cheeks left because the motherfucking Fix-A-Flat she pumped in her ass has now rotted her flesh to where her booty cheeks are literally cut the fuck off. So you now wind up with a flat ass like a white woman, no hair, fucking a bald face with acne like a mannequin that's been painted like by a child. With two sagging titties, talking about you want a real nigga that's gonna love you for who you are, and I got 5 kids by 5 different niggas. Who in the fuck wants to marry that? Now, along them 24 years, plenty of niggas that'll fuck it. Plenty of niggas that'll ghetto gag the shit out of you. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, don't matter. Who wants to marry that and spend the rest of their life till death do you part? Looking like a nigga. And on top of that, acting more manly than them. than the man, than the husband that you want. A ugly, manly looking bitch talking about bruh. And then got 5 kids talking about you ain't my daddy, hoe ass nigga. Bitch, you better not touch me. My daddy will come kill you, nigga. Or you put your hands on me when my daddy got out of jail, he gonna kill you. He gonna fuck you up. And it all comes back to this. You don't value yourself, so nobody else does. Now, I'm going to also admit and acknowledge, I should say, there are so many young black women that are taken advantage of, that are mistreated by their mothers in them single homes, that are raped, sexually abused, and molested by their daddies, stepdaddies, side niggas from the mama, uncles, cousins, next door neighbors, grandparents. There are plenty that are abused and taken advantage of by that. I wouldn't dare just make it seem like, oh, well, these just motherfuckers just how they going. No, that's just how it is. No. These women are exposed to and are born in dangerous situations. By the time most black women get to the age of 14, 15, 16 years old with a single black mama, they at odds with them motherfuckers to where they ready to be out on the streets and be out on their own anyway because it's safer. Fuck, a 16-year-old girl gonna keep coming home for to hear their mama calling them a fast little bitch. Or gotta get fucked by their mama's boyfriend. Or they cousin fucking on them. Or they uncles is fucking on them. Plenty of times that happens. Here's the thing. Young black women that are hearing this, start picking the men that you wish you could have had as fathers. Start looking for that man as opposed to the nigga that you see in the same hood doing the same fuck shit that you done grew up seeing all your life. Let me go ahead and finish this up. The other thing that I have on here is a lot of older women, you have unrealistic expectations. Like I said before, you get all this fake shit, you put on all this bullshit, and then you 40 talking about you want a real nigga that's gonna marry you and treat you like the queen that you are and embrace you and your kids. That's unrealistic expectations. You want this now other 45-year-old nigga to do right with your 40-year-old ass and be faithful and dedicate all his resources, all his time, all his energy for the rest of his life to you, and your old ran up 200,000 miles ass. I done had 40 dicks in 40 years ass. That's what you want a nigga to do. That makes no sense. Who takes a 24-year-old rent-a-car and buys it? I ain't never seen it. Who buys a 24-year-old rent-a-car? Nobody. And one of the main reasons why you have these unrealistic expectations is because you were not and have led a life to where you were not held accountable or responsible for your actions. You got to do whatever the fuck you want to do. You got to say whatever the fuck you wanted to say. You got to behave however the fuck you wanted to behave. And because you had free housing, because you had free food, because you had free shelter, you never suffered any consequences. Until now when you're getting old, which is why you can't understand why niggas doing what they doing to you and that niggas ain't shit now. So you went from not being shit to now niggas ain't shit because a nigga ain't gonna do what you want them to do no more because they've been doing it for what you want them to do for 24 years of the different selection of dicks you've had. That's how this goes. And then my last point, and one of the most important ones, is the men. I'm gonna save you no matter what, simp ass niggas, just because she got a fat ass and gonna finally let you fuck. You will do anything, just to be with this motherfucker. Just to be with her. She got 6 kids, and you want to be motherfucking baby daddy number 7. For what reason? I have no clue. Because you a nigga that ain't never got no pussy before, and now that you got a chance to get some, you gonna jump through all 10 of these fucking hoops and run up behind some shit that's been ran through by not a few niggas, but all the niggas. And because now she want to get married, you gonna marry her. Because now she want her kids to be adopted so they have one daddy, you adopt them. And because now she want to be serious and she want to be exclusive and can't nobody cheat on her because she done been cheated on. Now she looking through your phone. Now she got all your passwords. Now she got to question you every time you do something or go somewhere. And then will still fuck an old nigga she used to fuck every now and again when he come through. But you will never know. And that's what you simp niggas will do. Save a motherfucker. I'll be with you. I'll take care of you. I know you didn't know no better for them last 24 years of your life, and now you 40, and now you understand what it's like to be a real woman. I'll be with you. So after all of that fuck shit that they do, all of the fuck shit that they say, all of the niggas that they done fuck, what does the simp do? Rolls right in, bearing nothing but the gift of forgiveness and absolving her from all responsibility and accountability, and will dedicate his time, his energy, and his resources to that hoe. And you know why he does it? Because he didn't grow up with a father. You know why he does it? Because he's trying to live up to his mother's unrealistic expectations. Step up and be a man. You know why he does it? Because he doesn't value himself. You know why he does it? Because he, too, is over-sexualized. He, too, will rationalize all that fuck shit, all of the babies, all of the baby's daddies, all of the time she treated him like shit, all the time she used him, all the time she never gave him the pussy while she was fucking his friends, fucking the other nigga down the street, fucking the other nigga across town. All that time, he will forgive all of that. Because she got ass, though. Because when you see her pants on, like she got on a pamper, Joe. She got on a pamper, Joe. She got them cakes. She got them yams. She got that fatty. She give good dome. Joe, them titties, fam. I swear to God, nigga. On God. That's why. Niggas have reduced their seed, their resources, their self-esteem, their self-worth. They've reduced it down to she got ass. To how that mouth work, what that mouth do. To Netflix and chill. Will nut off in, bust off in, go up in raw, have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kids by this motherfucker that don't do shit but talk shit to him and mistreat him for what? For what that mouth do. It's like this. You have to realize that people have to value themselves before others will value them. If you don't value you, you can't expect nobody else to. We treat each other like shit as black men and black women. We don't value each other. We the first to fuck each other over. We the first to fight each other. We the first to fuck each other up. We the first to fuck with each other. We are the first. We're the first to disrespect. We're the first to disown. We're the first to disable. We're the first to dismember. We will do it to ourselves worse than anybody else, and we will do it to ourselves first before anybody else even gets the opportunity. You talking about things changing for black folks? Talking about before you want to talk about the government, before you want to talk about the white man and what the white man doing to us, before you want to blame all this shit on Trump, there's one person you need to blame it on first. And that's the motherfucker that you look into the mirror to, for those of you that do brush your teeth every day. That's who you need to blame first. That's the first person to hold accountable, is ourselves. Be more than what the fuck sex is. Be more than what you see in the video. Be more than what you see on Pornhub. Be more than what you see on Ghetto Gaggers. Be more than what you see on Girls Night Out. Be more than what you see on what's the girls movie? Be more than that. Just a bunch of hoes trying to find dick. Girls Trip. Be fucking more than Girls Trip. A bunch of bitches fucking with niggas that's either fucking somebody else or fucking them over, or they ain't got nobody and they just fucking everybody they can. Be more than she ready. Be more than what your lady mouth. Be more than just fucking and sucking. Be more than that. Expect more from other motherfuckers than that. Don't come at me with that. Be more than a fucking lace front wig and a bunch of fucking makeup and a bunch of big asses. And I know I always say this shit, but I really mean that shit. The world will not see you different. The world will not respect you any different. The world will continue to treat you like the whores and sluts that they portray you as, because that's what you put out there. Get on these bitches and on these hoes that's making y'all look bad to all of the good ones that's out there. Black women should be the most pissed off about what the fuck black women are doing in this world. Y'all should be the most angry. Y'all should be me tooing these motherfucking ain't shit bitches. Instead of not saying nothing, I ain't gonna say nothing. That's them. I'm gonna let them live their life. Y'all need to be the most outraged, enraged, going the fuck off women on the planet when it comes to other black women doing fuck shit. When you see them beating their kids on Facebook, when you see them talking shit to their kids on live, when you see them whipping their kids, calling their daughters bitches, calling their sons little niggas, treating their motherfucking kids like they pieces of shit when they're treating their kids like fucking accessories and shit like that. Y'all should be the ones the most enraged. Y'all should be the ones going off the most. Y'all should be stalking them. Y'all should be going off on them. Y'all should be the ones trolling their accounts. If you want to be something better, if you want to be chosen, you want to be protected by black men, give us something to fucking protect. Your body is the most intimate embrace you can give to another human being. Why sell it? Why sell it on Instagram because you're a model? Your most intimate embrace, you treat it like it's nothing. Time and time again. Nigga after nigga after nigga. Start doing videos like this instead of twerk videos. Talking about the fuck shit that you see. Stop tearing down each other and being the first to call another one a black bitch, a black hoe, a ain't shit bitch. Bitch, I'ma kill you. Bitch, I'ma beat your ass. Bitch, I'ma... Stop doing that to each other and start motherfucking holding each other accountable. I'm talking about you, bitch, because what you're doing, it's terrible and it's disrespectful and it's a disgrace to us all. That's what you need to start doing. I hope that this video helps somebody become a better version of themselves. I hope that this will inspire some, because I know it won't inspire all. But I hope that it inspires some young girl that's watching this, that may see this, to keep on pressing your way, little lady. Get you a career. Get you a job. Be able to take care of yourself so you'll never have to depend on another nigga to take care of you or do anything for you. Put yourself, young ladies, young black girls, put yourselves in a position to where you are able to take care of yourself, to where any man that you choose to be with does nothing but enhance your life instead of sustaining it, instead of being responsible for your way of life, instead of providing you with the lifestyle you want to live. Provide it for yourself first, so all that man does is enhance what you already have. So you already have the expectation of a man treating you a certain way because you've already treated yourself that way. Put yourself in a position and treat yourself like you want to be treated, and put yourself in a position of success so that only successful things will be around you. So only successful niggas will even come at you. Whoring yourself out and fucking different niggas for 24 years and then hoping to find Prince Charming, it won't happen. You'll wind up being a used or an abused up, or a used up and abused woman that is not valued and will be nothing but mistreated. I can guarantee you that. Every black girl that's out there, there ain't no fucking Prince Harry waiting for you. You are not Meghan Markle. There ain't no white boy prince that's going to come sweep you off your feet. It won't happen. Put yourself in a position to where you can take care of yourself and win for yourself, and you will attract those that are like you and better. I am Brian Redmond. This is the Relationship Rehab. I want to say thank you to everybody that donated. Let me go ahead and read these donations real quick. We're going to get on up out of here. I hope that everybody stays coronavirus safe. Shout out to my man Deshaun D Shizzle for donating $5 to your boy. That's what's up. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Shout out to my man Michelle Colbray. That's what's up. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, man. Hit your boy off with $5. Thank you, sir. Also, my man D Shizzle hit your boy off again with another $5. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Make sure y'all send it as friends and family so I get all of it. They hit me for a nickel or something every time you do it. And last but definitely not least, my man Jason Guns hit your boy off with $15. My brother. Appreciate you, man. Yes, indeed. Yeah, make sure y'all send it with that friends and family joint so I can actually get all of it. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate everybody that donated. Let me just double check the PayPal side of the game. Hold on. You know, it always take a little bit long. I need to do PayPal first because it always takes longer for PayPal to come up. Oh, also, I want to give a shout out to my man Rodis Hunt. He donated $5 to your boy. Thank you, sir. And to Angry Man, that was on Monday. He donated $5 to me too. Just to make sure I say a thank you to everybody. And then we're going to hit up this young PayPal and I'm going to get on up out of here. Let's see what we got here. Anybody over here? Anybody over here? Nope. Ain't nobody hit me up on the PayPal. PayPal is clear. So thank you to everybody. I appreciate you guys. DJ Matt, thank you so much, man. I see you in the super chat. Thank you, good sir. Appreciate it. Keep it up. I'm trying, Doc. I'm trying. So I want to say thank you to everybody that joined the show, that came by. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. Please click that like button because I appreciate it. Please click the subscribe if you have not, if this is your first time, and share this with somebody. Everybody that's still in here, just send this to somebody and just see what they want. If you got any questions or you got any comments, leave it in the comment section. I appreciate everybody for supporting me, supporting the show. And last but not least, shout out to my brother Tommy Sotomayor. Thank you for all that you do. We love you, brother. Peace to Soto Nation. And thank you guys for always supporting me as well. I love y'all. Peace, and I'm out.